These laws will shape you into the version of yourself your business actually needs you to become. These laws, when you learn them in the She Who Dares Challenge, are actually going to give your business the chance it fucking deserves. Because mark my words, your business absolutely is successful, can be successful, can go to that next level, but it's you that's most likely getting in the way of it actually having the chance it deserves. And these laws are going to bridge that gap for you.
Welcome to the She Who Dares podcast. I'm your host, Krystal Wilson, the founder of She Who Dares. I'm a specialized breakthrough and mindset coach, business mentor, online course creator, and your number one no BS hype woman. I'm here to remind you who the fuck you are and reignite your personal power through powerful and expanding conversations on all things business, mindset, and energetics, to help you break through to your next level of success in all areas of your life, business, and bank account. Each episode is designed to expand your mind, shift your identity, raise your frequency, as well as give you success strategies to help you step into your highest, most powerful, abundant, successful, and magnetic you. So, I dare you to join me each episode, and I double dare you to implement what you learn and go all in on you. All in on your life, your business, your success. Because if you do, like so many of my She Who Dares clients and students, you will become everything that you know deep down you can be. Ready? Let's friggin' do this.
Welcome back to the She Who Dares podcast. This is such a big week for us at She Who Dares. It is She Who Dares Challenge launch week. And if you've been wondering what this challenge is, what are the She Who Dares laws that I keep seeing Krystal talk about and email me about, I'm going to be teaching these specific 14 laws inside the challenge. And you might be wondering, like, where did these laws even come from and why is Krystal so obsessed with them? Well, this episode is for you because I'm going to be covering all of that today. I'm going to be sharing with you how the She Who Dares laws came to be, how I've lived them, how I've taught them, refined them over the past 10 years in business, working with over 500 clients, and why these laws are the backbone of success, leadership, impact, and income. They're the backbone of my own journey and the clients that I've worked with. And then I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I'm going to be teaching these laws for the very first time ever live inside the She Who Dares Challenge that's starting on August 25th. I'm also going to be running a competition inside the challenge where one woman will win a $5,000 scholarship to my brand new 5-month mastermind, She Who Dares in Business. This is a mastermind for the woman who's ready to level the fuck up. The mastermind itself starts in October, and we are launching everything and kicking everything off with the She Who Dares Challenge. So before we get into the juicy details of the actual challenge, let's rewind about 10 years ago when I was brand new in business, a brand new business owner, figuring it out the messy way. I thought, honestly, that in order for me to be successful, I needed to have all of the strategy. There was some like secret strategy and steps I needed to follow and a secret plan, having the right social media, having the right website, having the right strategic launches. I honestly thought that all of that and the perfect offer and the perfect sequence of launching everything was what was going to make me successful. But what I quickly learned and was humbled in the process of this was that strategy will only take you so far. And the strategy itself will actually crumble if the woman behind the business cannot hold the business, the success, and the income that she is creating. So through building multiple six-figure businesses myself, navigating many failures, rebuilding myself time and time again, I began to notice something within myself, that there was a pattern of how I expanded into new levels of success, a certain order in the way that I developed my self-leadership, my mindset, and my identity. One quality would unlock the next. And the more I embodied them in this specific sequence, the She Who Dares laws, the faster that I would rise to the top and stay there. When I began coaching and mentoring other women, I started to see that these exact same patterns and behaviors, this exact same sequence played out in my clients as well, other women in business. And the women who were able to create real sustainable success were moving through the same inner staircase I had unlocked within myself. And as I also looked around at the women that I admired who were having success, the leaders, the entrepreneurs, the high performers who were consistently at the top of their game, I realized through studying them as well is that they also were embodying the same sequence that I too saw was the staircase to success and to unlocking that next level of personal power, leadership, impact, and income. So then I started to map it. I started to refine it and naming it and putting it into the exact order that I now call the She Who Dares laws. This is a framework, a sequence of 14 laws that will take you from where you are now, no matter what level of success you're at, whether you are just starting out or whether you've already built success. And it will take you to the next level of your leadership, your personal power, your success, your impact, and your income. These aren't just some random personal development principles pulled out of a book. They're the exact identity codes that have transformed me time and time again as I've reached each level of success. And they've transformed the women that I've mentored and worked with as well. These are the exact laws that refine you as the woman behind the business, who help you to build a solid foundation of your business so that you can scale to that next level. Because mark my words, you are the foundation of your business. And if there are cracks in your identity, your mindset, your habits, your patterns, your behaviors, then there are going to be bigger cracks in your business. And these laws help you to build the foundation, you on a solid as fuck foundation, so we can actually take you to the next level that you're desiring to go, whether that be in your life or in your business. So I took this sequence and I put it into a structure that you simply just won't be able to find anywhere else. These are the She Who Dares laws, the secret sequence to leadership and to personal power and to unlocking success. There are 14 of them, each building on the last, each designed to take you from where you are right now to where you want to go. And when I say where you want to go, your next level, because these laws are not one and done. I have taken myself through this sequence many times. Every time that I'm reaching a new level of success, every time that I need to shed an old identity, every time that I've got a block, these are the 14 laws that I come back to. And I do this exact same work with my clients as well. And I've been doing this for almost a decade, not even knowing that I was doing it, that I was helping women to unlock each of these laws and putting them into this specific secret sequence. But now I've sat down, I've mapped it out, I've refined it so that I can teach it to you guys inside the She Who Dares challenge. And I'm just so excited about it. This is about your identity, your energy, your leadership, being fully aligned with the results that you want to create in any area of your life, career, and business. They cover everything from your self-awareness, self-trust, self-discipline, alignment, boundaries, leadership. They're not just nice to have traits. They are the non-negotiable inner architecture of a successful woman in business. They were shaped inside of hundreds of private client sessions, guiding over 500 women through so many breakthroughs and next level identity shifts. And what I started to notice like over and over again is that the women who created unstoppable momentum, impact, up-leveled their identity and created the income they desired, all embodied this certain sequence of qualities, a certain energy, a certain internal structure, a solid foundation of personal power that allows her to build the business from a solid place. It's not just mindset, it's identity. It's not just belief work, but behavior. It's not just strategy, but it's a deep inner knowing of yourself and knowing how to actually build the next level version of yourself who can actually create and hold and scale the success that you want. So I mapped it all out. I studied it, I refined it, and now we have the She Who Dares laws. These laws are the foundation of a successful woman in business. They're the internal infrastructure that hold the power, the resilience and leadership and expansion required for the success that you're wanting to build. And they're not just surface level hacks or about doing more. They're about building the woman behind the business first, the woman who knows herself deeply, who moves with integrity and courage, trusts her inner authority, leads with embodiment, not ego, makes decisions that stretch her and takes her to the next level, all while also having radical responsibility for who she is being and who she is not being, the result she's creating, the result she's not creating. This helps you to become the woman who no longer chases results because you become the version of yourself who attracts the results. And as I've mentioned, the thing that makes this so special and so unique is that these laws have been written. I've written them in a specific sequence on purpose because every single law builds on the next. You can't step into self-leadership if you haven't mastered self-responsibility. You won't unlock your next level of self-trust if you don't have any self-discipline. And you definitely won't reach self-actualization, which is law 14, if you're abandoning yourself every time things get fucking hard. These laws, when followed, implemented, and fully integrated, will take you from where you are right now, to no matter what level of success you're at, to where you want to be. And they give you a clear framework, a step-by-step process on how to actually upgrade who you are being and unlock the identity that you need to unlock so that you can create the thing that you're working towards. I think in like the industry, we often talk about identity and embodiment, and it's like, yeah, but how? Actually, like how? When you say that sounds good, but what are the steps? What's the structure? This is the structure. I'm giving you the steps. This is the framework. I have created the exact framework for you to follow so that you can actually upgrade your identity so that the goals, the business, the leadership, the personal power, the impact, and the income that you desire is in alignment with who you are being at your core, your identity. These laws will shape you into the version of yourself your business actually needs you to become. These laws, when you learn them in the She Who Dares Challenge, are actually going to give your business the chance it fucking deserves. Because mark my words, your business absolutely is successful, can be successful, can go to that next level, but it's you that's most likely getting in the way of it actually having the chance it deserves. And these laws are going to bridge that gap for you. This is about rebuilding your foundation from the inside out, giving you the internal infrastructure to hold and create your next level, baby, because that's where I'm going. I'm going to the fucking top, and I'm looking for the women who want to go to the top with me so that I can show you the exact framework on how you go from where you are to where you want to be. And we can create the identity that's going to match the results that you want, because that is more often than not, honest to God, the main thing that's stopping people. You are also caught up in like thinking that you're missing some secret strategy. You're the fucking strategy. Your identity is the strategy. Your belief is the strategy. And I put these laws into a framework that you can follow so that you can unlock all of this bullshit that's been holding you back and finally face the truth and see exactly what you need to do so that you can actually up level rather than just constantly talking about up leveling. So I'm so excited because I've been working on these laws for so long and, creating them and making sure the sequence is just so perfect to be able to help women to have the up levels and identity upgrades that I so deeply want for all of you. And for the first time ever, I'm going to be teaching these laws inside the She Who Dares Challenge in a live experience that starts on August 25th. So the challenge will run live for 14 days, and here's how it's going to work. For 14 days, you'll receive your daily audio drop each day, which is a brand new audio of me teaching you one of the laws in the exact sequence that I teach them. I'm going to be sharing real life examples, giving you integration tasks that you can put into action what you're learning straight away. There's also going to be a Telegram community space where we can all come together as women in business, which is just so fucking important for us to come together in spaces and actually support one another and cheer for one another. So that's going to be a really cool space that I'm creating. There's going to be accountability. There's going to be opportunity for you guys to share like what's coming up for you and like your ahas, your breakthroughs, and what you're seeing and feeling and experience. This challenge is going to be so powerful. Like, mark my words, you're going to invest the $97 because that's all it fucking costs. And I've intentionally priced it at that price because I want every single one of you to be able to sit at this table with me, learn these laws, implement this sequence, and feel the impact of the power of what I'm teaching. There's also going to be like daily reflection tasks as well, because I'm all about helping you to not just learn the theory of something. I want you to take action. I want you to fucking integrate it. I want there to be no separation between the law that I'm teaching you and who you are being. And because I love to make things fun, I'm also adding in a competition element. As part of the challenge, I'm giving away a $5,000 scholarship to my mastermind, She Who Dares in Business. This is my brand new high-level 5-month mastermind, the room where powerful women come to activate their next level. And we go far beyond strategy. We work at the deepest level of upgrading your identity, mastering your mind, and expanding your capacity to hold more success, more impact, more income without losing yourself in the process. In fact, the whole fucking point of this is for you to learn how to be the most authentic version of you in your business. Because in 2025, if you are showing up as a persona of yourself, if you're diluting yourself, if you're wearing masks, you're going to see a direct impact in your ability to make an impact and make an income. So we're going to be covering all of this in the She Who Dares in Business Mastermind. The mastermind is actually in 2 phases. So phase 1, we build the woman behind the business, your self-leadership, your personal power, your identity, right? And then phase 2, I'm going to take you through my 90-day success plan that I teach all of my business mentor clients. And we're going to strategically plan, scale, and streamline expanding your offers, your visibility, your revenue from a place of confidence, clarity, and authority. This is how you build a business on a solid as fuck foundation. First, you build the woman behind the business. Second, you build the business, right? That is the sequence in which we do things. But so often we're doing it back to front. We're trying to build the business and we're building it on shaky as fuck foundation. And then there's cracks in the business. We're losing money. We're losing clients. We're losing revenue, wondering why. It's like, something I always say, you are the problem and you are also the solution. And we're going to fix all of this in She Who Dares in Business, the 5-month mastermind. But enough about that, because in the challenge, one of you is going to win a $5,000 scholarship to be in that mastermind with me, the other women who end up joining that space. What I'm also doing in the challenge, so one woman's going to win a spot in the mastermind $5,000 scholarship, but I've also got so many other goodies up my sleeve. Those of you who are in the actual 14-day She Who Dares challenge with me, learning the laws, the next step that you're going to want to take when you finish this challenge is you're going to want to be a part of She Who Dares in Business with me. And so I've got many special bonuses, things up my sleeve that I'm not going to reveal just yet. I'm going to wait till the challenge actually starts. But there are going to be many amazing opportunities and upgrades for you guys. This is just the beginning. The challenge is just the beginning of you doing the deep work to build a solid foundation of your business, that you can build the business that you want. And this is really going to set you up for such huge, monumental success in 2026. I so badly want to share all the details, but I'm going to keep it as a surprise. Now, the She Who Dares Challenge opens for enrollment tomorrow, and it's only $97, like I mentioned before. And I want you to know that I've priced this intentionally. I've kept this under $100 intentionally, but I don't want you to get it twisted. Don't mix the low cost with low value. This experience is going to give you thousands of dollars worth of transformation and breakthroughs. Mark my words, you at the end of the 14 days with me will be like, that was the best $97 that I've ever invested in myself. And also, I cannot believe that was $97. And I've done that intentionally because I just want every woman to learn what I've just created. I want everyone to learn the She Who Dares laws. I want everyone to be able to sit at this table and implement this work because I believe that it's so powerful that I want it to be accessible for every woman. Now, yes, I am speaking a lot about women in business, but I just do want to touch on this. These laws are not business laws. They're self-leadership laws. They're personal power laws. They are universal. So no matter where you are right now, whether you are somebody who has a very established business, you're just starting out in business, maybe you have an intuitive nudge that you want to start a business, but you're nowhere near that yet. Maybe you're actually just wanting to up level in your career. Whatever it is, like maybe you don't even have a business. That does not mean that you can't be a part of this challenge. Even though I am going to speak a lot about women in business, these are universal laws that can be applied to any aspect of your life. So this is an open invitation to anyone. If you're feeling this, if you want to unlock your next level of leadership and personal power and success in your own life in any aspect, you are so welcome to come and be a part of this challenge. When I talk about business stuff, take what applies to you, leave what doesn't. It's as simple as that. You will get so much value out of this. And to be honest with you, a lot of women that I work with in my breakthrough work don't have businesses when they start doing breakthrough work with me. But when we start to peel back the layers and we start to get rid of the noise and we start to fill your cup up and we start to build you up, it's so amazing how often women are like, I know exactly what I want to do. Actually, there is something I wanted to do. And they go out and take action. So don't let wherever you are in business or whether you even have a business stop you. If you're feeling it in your intuition, in your gut, that this is something you want to do, you are absolutely welcome to sit at this table with me. I would say that 50% of my clients have businesses and 50% don't. And the ones that don't usually end up launching businesses or following their purpose, their passion in some way when they work with me, because that's just the level of fucking personal leadership and power that we unlock when you work in these spaces with me. So your next move that I would like to invite you to take is tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. on my email list. It'll be in my social media, is the link to join the She Who Dares Challenge. This is the first time I'm running this challenge. It's the first time that I am teaching the laws and I'm teaching it live. And it is going to be so powerful and life-changing. And it will be the most beautiful gift that you could give yourself. You'll be blown away at the value and transformation and what it activates within you, the expansion that you feel within yourself from this $97 investment. and we are going to have the most incredible 14 days together. We start on August 25th. Enrollment opens tomorrow, and then it closes on Sunday the 24th, and then we officially start on August 25th. And it is going to be a beautiful, powerful, intense 14 days inside the She Who Dares Challenge as you learn each law, as you unlock this sequence within yourself, and as you apply the integration tasks that I have planned for you. And you are just going to walk away feeling so fucking powerful, like you have been handed the missing puzzle pieces that you didn't even know were missing, as to why certain things just didn't work or didn't fit or didn't align or move like you see them moving for others. I'm going to give you those missing puzzle pieces in the She Who Dares Challenge. Now, if you're not on my email list and you want to join so that you get this email at 9 a.m. tomorrow, we popped a link for that in the show notes for you. But I'm going to be promoting this a lot over the next 2 weeks. My goal is to have as many of you join and feel this. This is not a logical decision I want you to make. I want you to fucking feel it. I want you to know it. And it's so interesting because I did a wait list and so many women jumped on the wait list. I didn't really give a lot of information about exactly what I was doing, just like jump on the wait list and teaching these laws. And so many of the women who jumped on the wait list and have already purchased have messaged me saying, I just know this is going to be powerful. And I'm like, that's exactly how I feel too. And I just feel like we're building something here, like momentum is building, like this is going to be powerful freaking work. And I want you sitting at that table with us if you want to be there, if you are feeling the power of what I'm talking about too. This is your official invitation, and I would absolutely love to welcome you. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. If you have any questions, you can slide into my DMs, but I would like to invite you to allow your higher self to guide you. This will be the best thing you've done for yourself in 2025, and it is going to set you up for a successful as fuck 2026. And I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity. I love you guys. You're amazing. Have the best day.
Thank you so much for joining me for today's episode. If you loved this episode, be sure to share that with me by leaving me a review, and head over to the She Who Dares official Instagram account at She Who Dares Official, hit follow, slide into my DMs, and share with me the impact this episode has had on you. And before you go, I'm going to leave you with this. The universe is responding to you. It is following your lead. You are the one who has to move first. And when you do, the whole universe will move with you, because it's I lead, the universe follows. When I move, the universe moves with me. That is our official She Who Dares mantra. I want you to write it down, put it on a mirror, and I want you to remind yourself of it every day. When I lead, the universe follows. When I move, the universe moves with me. When you follow this She Who Dares mantra, you are going to unlock the magic of the universe, and you are stepping into your most powerful self. I can't wait to see you for the next episode. Thanks for being here.